Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Rugged Reviews, and today we're going to be checking out Sphere Flying Cities. So as you can see, it gives you a little bit of a welcome to the early access thing here. Yeah, basically this is going to be an interesting game. So I don't actually need to explain what it's all about because the intro is going to do that. But I actually requested this one rather than one being sent through to me. So thank you for the developers for firing a key over, which is awesome. This is going to be one that's going to have probably a couple of episodes on because I've tried it out. I've had a little bit of a play around and really enjoyed it actually. So we'll see a few more episodes for it, but we'll keep it on a Monday Rugged Review so you can check it out and check out the gameplay a little bit more. Let's get straight into the intro and see what this game's all about and see if you're going to enjoy it.
A few weeks after the initial reports about the asteroid came out, it was undisputedly acknowledged in the academic world that it was going to collide with the moon. That was the day our world changed forever. Our reactions were as dark as science had predicted. Very little was spared from the destruction, no one from the disbelief. The impact of the asteroid shattered the moon into pieces, completely obliterating it. A thick layer of debris engulfed the planet, blocking out the sun. Fallout, flooding, darkness. Mankind was doomed. The recent discovery of anti-gravity gave us hope. This new technology laid the foundation for the future of mankind. The development of the anti-gravity device was a colossal undertaking. Scientists, mechanics, and engineers from around the globe came together in its creation. Everyone was anxiously awaiting the startup of the device. Then, there was a malfunction. During ignition, a destructive heat wave was released from the core. The surrounding area was almost completely destroyed. The device finally stabilized at a reduced capacity, and the ascension succeeded.
So there you have it, and that's where we come in with basically a city that's floating and in extreme need of repairs and rebuilding. So let's get into the gameplay. Okay, city above fallout, AG device working, shield strength 1, energy flow stable, life support online, life science detected 48, and commander in charge. That is us. Okay, let's get the spiel. Here we go. A devastating start. Finally, it's a good thing you're here. We need you to take over as commander. I know you're being thrown in the deep end, but there's no other options. Most of those who are in charge are no longer with us. It certainly isn't going to be easy, but I have no doubt that you'll do just fine and take on the mantle of responsibility. That heat wave hit us so quickly it was awful. The AG device seems to be working for now. We made it above the dark clouds and debris. No one could have predicted this sort of catastrophe. The heat wave almost destroyed our entire infrastructure. The only thing we have working at the moment is a single power plant. If you ask me, we're lucky just to be alive. We're just lucky to be alive. I'm Jacob, by the way, the city planner. Click to continue. Status report shows that most of the colonists are safe. Lucky for us, they were in a protected area during our city's ascent. However, some are injured and in need of care for first. Need to be cared for first. There should be hundreds of more survivors still out there in escape pods. They must be in the neighbouring sectors. Those poor souls need our help. They're stranded out there, and we should do whatever it takes to find them. Our satellite network is down. We can't communicate with Earth, and we haven't been receiving any distress signals from escape pods. Basically, nothing works right now. We're stranded and completely on our own. We should start rebuilding with whatever we have left as soon as possible. Okay, so this is our little area. My name is Lynn. I am the first officer. Medical support for the injured is necessary. Set up to aid centres. Right. There we go. Here's our little city. Rightio. So, let us... So what I want to try and do is I want to try and keep things organised as best as I can. So we can actually remove some of this old debris. And what that does is it gives us resources back. As well as space as well. So we just got to be careful not to get too much, because obviously we'll end up running out of space. We'll end up using up all the resources without... Well, yeah, we'll run out of space for the resources. What I also want to try and do is keep these central areas here free for our roads. So we've always got the connections going. Next thing I want to do is basically I want to put housing down this area here. And then we'll have some farming around here. We'll have the power supply up here. That also needs a road. There we go. And then we'll have all of our technology and stuff down here. Most of that will make sense shortly, but let's go ahead and get some medical centres. So, first things first, I'm going to place medical centres here. Medical centre. So you see they've got little arrows on them, little red arrow. That needs to be connected, like so. You see it turns green there, and then our little drone comes out and it builds it up. All of these, as I say, give us resources, which is nice. I'm just going to leave it all for now because we've only got, obviously, a limited amount of capacity of what we can store. Water is completely full, and our food currently is cooked food. Yes, and we've got decent capacity for that. As you can see, we currently need shelter. We've got living space for 24 people, but we've got 48, so that's our next bet. So I'm going to jump the gun here, knowing what's going to be next, and I'm actually going to start placing down some housing as well. Now, it won't do anything because we're currently building the medical centres, so let's just give it a bit of a jolt. Okay, good. Now the injured people can be treated, but the survivors also need shelter. Provide the number of residential units required. Build single residential units for the colonists. These are the single ones. And you can see we need 3 more at least to build for our colonies, and I've built 4. All of this takes resources, including our power supply as well. Talking of power supply, our next job is going to be building a power supply. We can rotate the map as well, which is nice. Let's go ahead and remove this here. And remove that there. And let's continue. Now they're going to tell us to build up the power. Enough residential units were built. Now re-establish food production. Food supply needs to be secured. Set up a plantation. So as I said, things will start to make a little bit more sense. Food, plantation. Again, arrows as usual, and my plantations are going to be there. I'm going to get another one placed at a later date, but right now we only need the one. Minimum food production has been ensured. The amount of available energy is not sufficient for the upcoming tasks. Increase energy production. Build a second power plant. Okay, right, let's pause the game there for a second and get our connectors up and going. You can do everything in the pause menu. That's what I like to do when I'm doing stuff, is pause it, do everything what I need to do, release it, and let it go really fast. Then we're not waiting around for the actual job to be done. We're actually just placing things so we're not losing resources. Now I'm going to build 2 power plants. Only one is required, but I'm going to build 2. And then I'm going to drop this one down. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to increase my priority to level 7 on this. What that means is this will have a higher priority than a level 5, a level 6 or less building. So it'll always have workers, because obviously our power supply is important. We got particle storm that came in and hit us, but our shield is currently set to shield strength 1, with that only being a level 1 storm. Energy is necessary for the project's success. The AG device relies on a constant flow of energy, and production is our highest priority. Increase the priority level of an energy production site. We've done that. Building a radar station unlocks the navigation interface. That's this here. It enables sector information gathering and travel to other areas on the world map. Remember, this is anti-grav, so we can shift the gravity one way or the other to push the asteroid around. That's what I'm going to call this, the asteroid. Okay, let's get that second power plant up, and what we're going to do is we're going to remove this one here. There we go. We got the resources back for that as well. Let's just recenter ourselves up here. Right, let's clear up some area here, and then I'm going to do my road again. I think that should be enough, but I'll just remove that as well. There we go. Technology radar station. It was enough. Yep. You don't have to put a road across the whole front, just where the arrow is. That's our radar. Now, we're starting to use resources because these power plants actually take materials. So they take 3 materials for every 1 energy. Perform a scan of surrounding areas in the navigation menu. Let's pause that for a second. Let's join our navigation menu. We are currently here, sector 329. No, sector 001. I thought it was. We must have had one clicked. We want to click on colony, and we want to scan the surrounding area. We'll do a bit of a scan. Excellent. Initiate a flight sequence in the navigation interface. Okay, so we've got resources, all resources around here. With toxic clouds on this one. So let's go ahead and go to this one here, because there's also something here which has got a special feature. What we can do is we can get a scout drone to set out, deploy there, get our colony to set destination for us to here, start the flight, and off we go. And let's unpause. Our little drone goes out, it'll pick up what's around here. There you go. So we've got toxic clouds level 1, but we've got human activity, so we can get some more humans from there. Particle storm is still only strength 1, so we're safe. Everything within the shield won't be damaged. We're using up a fair amount of resources again. Just go ahead and break down some more of these buildings. We're also using water, so what I'm going to do is I'm also going to preempt a couple of things here that we're going to need. We're going to need a technology center soon, but not quite now. We're going to need a mining hub, because obviously we want to mine. Mining hubs don't actually have arrows on them, I remember that now. Let's get some more of that down. We're also going to need some more power to increase our shield. But we're going to increase our shield now anyway. Then I'm going to get hydro tech. Oh, I can't do it yet because I want to clear that. All this is ahead of time because it's going to tell us to do it. We will use some resources, but I'm not too worried about that. We arrived at our target sector. There are resources available for mining. Build a mining drone hub and start mining natural resources detected in the sector. Natural resources need to be fully mined for task completion. Okay, so we've got 2 things here. Resources in sectors. One with water. We can only hold 1,000, so we've got to be careful of that. And materials, which is 2,150. So, before I turn these on, I'm going to prep to be able to take more water. So if we get storage, water storage, the arrow is like on the other side there. There we go. Once that builds, we should be able to store, I think it's 1,400 we should get. Oh no, it's 1,500. That'll do us there. So let's just cancel the other 2 for now. Let's just cancel these 2. I would like to cancel them. Never mind, they're being built. Okay, that one's not connected. As you can see, it's got a little yellow beacon above it. That's telling me it's not connected. Let's just remove that there. Let our little drone zap around, removing everything for us, and then connect it. There we go. Right. Again, we're going to need to build some other bits and bobs here. So let's bring our road down. Bring the road across. I want to collect some water as well in our hydro tree. Now we can take both resources, so we're going to unplug both of them. Excellent. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move my health centers to here. Going to remove all the crap around here. Excellent. Going to connect once they build. Well, we've got the water now. Oh, we have. Why have we got -5 in power? We should be okay on -5 power, I think. Let's just adjust that now. There we go. Like a few things bumped up our power. Workers. We also need some more housing as well. Just go ahead and grab some more housing. Perfect. We should be okay for now, I think. There we go, a little bit more power there. I think it's because some of our workers were a little ill. So the power station was actually underpowered. Great, we are now able to obtain material by mining raw resources. We should search for raw resources in as many sectors as possible. And we really need to fully gain control of the anti-gravity device. There's still too much that we don't understand yet, and still too much that we're not able to do. But first we need the manpower to get going. Then we fly to other sectors. When we fly to other sectors, we will inevitably encounter survivors in escape pods. We know of one already. You need an operating radar station. That's not operational at the moment. That's fine. So pop that to 6. Oh no, that's going to drop our power plant down too much. Okay, right, so let's drop this down because this is on a 10, so drop that down to 5. That should now share with everything else. And we get... Oh, it's because we've got the 2 extra medical facilities out. We obviously need to remove them. There we go. Let's just drop you down to a 4. Now we've got the radar up and running. Let's go ahead over to this sector first. Now this is toxic clouds, so it's going to cause us a little bit of a problem with health. But we need more people, so let's grab the people, then move back on over, and we will hopefully be able to get some more resources. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to do all these resources here. So we can get a nice supply of resources. Whilst that's doing that, I'm going to remove some more of this crap out of the way. There we go. Because all this is going to be resources for us. Then whilst that's doing that, we'll get more storage, and we want material storage this time. 1, 2. Oh, there's a drop pod. We've arrived at our sector and we've encountered a drop pod. We will rescue all of the survivors. Right, we need some more housing here. Let's go ahead and just adjust for some more housing. I'll do us there. Connect. There we go. Oh, that capacity won't come back. Can't come forward yet. There we go. Got an extra 2,000 in resource capacity, which is nice. We have enough homes now for everybody. We are currently unwell because we're still in the toxic cloud, so let's get ourselves a quick scan of the area. Perfect. Set destination over to here and start flying. It's going to take a little bit longer because we're using 2 sectors to fly through now rather than just the 1. But we're basically going to do a complete circle, and then we will we'll pick up things like these people here. That'll be people more than likely. Pick up these resources through here, picking up these 2 here. And then we can start looking. Well, we can't do that because that's a 5 strength, so we'll end up getting killed. Okay. Particle storm still looking like it's... Oh, it's a level 2, so we're actually taking damage now from the level 2 particle storm. Just go ahead and repair that. Keep these buildings topped up nicely. Remove. Let's remove all of this crap here. Just want to keep the area nice and tidy, but not getting rid of all of our resources that we're going to need. Excellent. 3.5 minutes. As you can see, the time's ticking over nicely because we're in Storm 3 speed. So we're getting there a little bit faster, which is what we need at the moment. We're almost also at maximum capacity for our personnel as well, so we need to be careful of that. But we've got plenty of power for our shield. Plenty of resources currently, which is nice. It's a little hard to see at the moment because we're in the cloud, but that does increase our water production, which is nice. We've got a nice top up of water there. What we need to think about now is obviously raw food, so we can actually cook some food. Again, this is ahead of time, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cook my food. I'm not, because We've arrived at the sector of resources. Ooh, plenty of resources here. Let's go ahead and get the food and raw resources. There we go, raw food. I'm going to place that there. Excellent. We need some workforce for that. Let's just drop you down to a level 4 because you're not required as much as the power plant is. How we're looking there, right. Still gathering resources. So what we can do whilst that's gathering resources, do a quick scan of the surrounding areas to get these 2 sectors here. So we got nothing in there, and we've got human activity there. So we can drop there and then go across to there, which is nice. That's what we want, because we need more human population. Then we can get our seafood going. Oh, products, cooked vegetables. Does it shuffle? Yeah, it just shuffles. Nice. That does use more water, so we're going to have to keep an eye out on the water supply as well. Oh, right. Oh, 10 arsenic and 10 sulfur. That's this little elements here. That's a nice little haul. How much have we got here? So we got... ooh, that is nice. Arsenic is the second layer. The 1 to 5. Within the rare category, there is an exchange rate of 1 to 5. That's nice for us. Okay, resources have been gathered, so let's go ahead, colony, set destination, and let's get some more humans. Flight sequence initiated. Excellent. Let's unpause. We'll scan the surrounding areas because that'll give us 3 more hexagons there. Oops, that's the wrong button. Okay. Another incoming particle storm. Because we're near our starting area, I don't think we're going to get too high a level of particle storms at the moment. Water's topping up nicely. What I want to try and do is keep the capacity above what we're actually creating, because sooner rather than later we're going to start eating into that capacity quite quickly. And then we could just drop, drop the buildings. Oh, nice, 20. We're again over our limit for our housing, so let's just gather some more housing. We've got no room here, so let's just no, that's the wrong button. There we go. Remove all you here. Build some more connections. There we go. Let's just grab the housing before anything else. Excellent. So 4 of them are actually only required because 4 were ill. Excellent. So we're using 72, so we've got 16 available workforce. As you can see, our cooking is now coming up, so we're now getting cooked food as well as raw food. Excellent. Not sure why it keeps going up to the limit of 500 even though it's telling me 1500. Not sure about that, but that might be a little bit of a bug, I think. Right, so let's scan the surrounding area first. Set destination. Oh, what are you? You're level 3, so we best not fly into that. Set destination there. Flight sequence initiated. Still plenty of resources, so what I'm going to do is water's still going up at the moment. Let's just go and grab some more water storage plants. There we go, and then let's grab some resource storage plants. Material. 1, 2 more materials. Make sure you're all connected, like so. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll make sure that's to there. Excellent. Oh, I can't see anything, but we're in a sector with more resources and water as well. Can we take all the water? We can just about not take the water. Let's go ahead and no, Let's just... That'll do. That leaves us maximum on water for now. That's plenty for construction though. We'll grab it anyway. It's going to go over our limit, but it just clears the sector of resources. Let's see what rare resources we get. When we clear the resources in the sector, we get the rare resources, which are these here. Or uncommon, rare, whichever way you want to do it. Extremely rare, ridiculously rare, and never seen. Right, while we're here, let's have a look. Have we got a sector to scan? We got a toxic cloud that's currently landing on that. We'll wait until we go to that and we get 3 more. And we got potential humans found there. That is nice. Okay. So we've got 16 available people. We've got good storage. We've got good resources. Magnesium, carbon, and calcium. So these are, so I'm going to call this tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, 4, and 5. Plenty of tier 1s in that one, but nothing much else. Let's head on over to our next sector. Start flight. So we're going to start getting sick people again because we're going through toxic clouds. But it didn't seem to affect us too much last time. Another particle storm incoming as well. Still only a level 1, so we're absolutely fine. Right, let's think about what else we can build here. So I can build a technology center, which I want to do. So let's pop you there. Let's connect you as well. What else can we do? We can build a small park, which I'm going to do as well. How many have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5. So we'll do one more layer. More resources for mining. Fabulous. Materials, which is what we want. So I'm going to do it 9 buildings. Like so. Excellent. So that's going to be our housing. Or our tier 1 housing. Tier 2 housing will probably be down here. Which will make sense sooner rather than later. How are we looking on food? We're going up in cooked food and going up in raw food, which is what we want. Or at least raw food's maintaining. That's good. It's a good sign. Right. While we're here, let's do a scan of surroundings. Okay, what have we got? Nothing at all. And obviously we've got the human interaction here. Set destination to the human one first. And then over to the 2 resources. Looks like we've got some low power as well. Have a look. What's causing our low power issues? Yeah, I see. Because we had so many ill people because we were in the toxic clouds, it's now struggling to operate our power supply. We can actually increase this to a priority level 6, I think. Make sure you're a level 6 as well. Make sure everything's repaired. Go. Many ill colonists. Yep, we're aware. 21 ill colonists. Whew, that's a lot of them. More colonists. 20 more colonists. So we're going to definitely need some more housing here. 1, 2, 4. I don't think that's enough. Should be enough, I think. Okay. So our colonists are slowly being healed, which is nice. What I want to look at now is we've still got plenty of resources for now. Let's just move on to, let's do our scan surrounding first. Set destination. I'm going to go here first. Gather these resources. There we go. And I think that's going to be us for this episode. We have done a hell of a lot. So, before I disappear, let me know, as I say, in the comments section what you think of this game. We've done loads. We've still got loads of these buildings here. These are all resources. So what I'm going to do so that for the next episode it's ready to go, I'm just going to set this up to actually clear these buildings here. We should be able to store all of these resources, and we'll keep an eye out on that on the next episode. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think of this game. Personally, I really enjoy the game. I think it's got a great concept, a great idea. There's a lot that needs to be a little bit tweaking on it, maybe. We've not even scratched the surface with using the elements, the tech tree. There's a lot of tech as well, which we'll look at in the next episode. And obviously we've got all this stuff here we're looking at. But we've got our shield strength, our shield radiuses to upgrade. They want 300 colonists. So, you know, we've got to be flying around looking for colonists for a while. This is looking like a large map. It looks fairly large anyway. And it's fairly simple to navigate around, which is nice. So yeah, so we've got a lot to do in the next episodes. As I say, I'm going to be bringing this on more than one episode. So if you do enjoy it, please let me know. If you spot something that I don't spot, then again, also let me know on that as well. But until next time, everybody, take care for now. And I shall see you all on the next one. Bye-bye for now.